They say a picture tells 1,000 words, and judging by a recent picture of Miss South Africa Sasha Lee, one cannot help but ask if she has a bun in the oven. I don't even have words to describe how disgusting this article is. A bun in the oven. For those who maybe don't know, Sasha Lee was the first runner-up to Miss South Africa 2019. Miss South Africa 2019, Zozibini Tunzi won Miss Universe. Therefore, that put Sasha Lee into the Miss South Africa role. The article goes on to say, however, when we approached the Miss South Africa organizers for comment, they strongly denied that she was expecting, saying, "Miss South Africa is not pregnant." Okay, so then why is this even an article? Why would it be an article to begin with? But if you approach the organization, you ask them if she's pregnant and they say no, why am I reading this? Like, why am I reading this on the internet? It goes on to say if Sasha Lee is pregnant, it would be damaging to our Zozibini's brand as well, because she is just filling Zozi's shoes. This is so beyond to me right now. I just cannot even handle. Like, yes, Sasha Lee is filling in the role of Miss South Africa because she is Miss South Africa 2019, because Zozibini is Miss Universe 2019. So she isn't just filling the shoes, she has stepped into the role. The article goes on and it says, if it's true that there is a bun in the oven, it would be the first big scandal to hit South Africa's most popular pageant. She would have gone against the pageant rules, which are quite clear that you cannot be pregnant when you enter or even after you are crowned. What is just so frustrating about this is that they keep giving this language of, like, essentially shame. She is bringing shame to the organization if this is the case. Even though we've already asked and they've said no, we're gonna keep giving all these ifs, ands, and bring shame not only to Sasha Lee, but also to any woman who doesn't necessarily fit what we think a woman should look like. Because in essence, what they're saying is, if she isn't pregnant, she doesn't look like she should as a Miss South Africa. The article goes on, and this is a quote from someone they interviewed who was apparently a former advisor or something to Miss South Africa, which I find kind of strange, but they said it would go against what the beauty pageant stands for because she is a role model and she has to portray a good image because every girl looks up to her. If you saw my video talking about the Miss Eco International dethronement because the woman was allegedly pregnant, I totally don't align with this. I mean, maybe especially because I am a mom myself, but even that language, the language that we can't look up to a woman because she's pregnant, it just is so absurd and so ridiculous. And yes, Sasha Lee is Miss South Africa 2019. She is a leader, she is a role model, but she would be even if she wasn't Miss South Africa. And imagine this. Imagine if we said that there's a man who's in a leadership role and we said something on the lines of, if he made someone pregnant, it would go against what this organization stands for because every young man looks up to him, and it would bring shame on the organization and shame on himself. We wouldn't say that because we don't say that. We only do this to women. And what makes this all so much more disturbing is that this article was apparently written and edited by a woman. People often wonder why women are self-conscious, why women have body confidence issues, why we have body image issues, why women feel ashamed of their bodies, why women feel like we don't belong in the bodies that we're in or we don't belong in certain roles. This is why women feel ashamed about their bodies and they live an entire lifetime wishing and wanting a different body than their own because of language like this, because of articles like this. We are literally told that if we bend over and we somehow have a bend, a roll, that we should be ashamed. And the actual definition of ashamed is embarrassed or guilty because of one's actions, characteristics, or associations. Embarrassed because of one's characteristics. This article is the epitome of body shaming, and it goes beyond body. It goes beyond being a certain size. It goes beyond being a certain weight. This article is written to tell women that they don't belong. Sasha and I have actually been talking back and forth about having some discussions that we can record and film and share to all of you about what it's like to be different in a place that tells you you have to be a certain mold to be successful, to do well, i.e. Sasha at Miss World and at Miss South Africa, me at Miss Universe Canada and Miss Universe, because both of us were told that we could not be successful because we didn't fit the norm, we didn't fit the pageant mold that was set out before us, and that we couldn't break those barriers because we were different. We didn't belong because we were different. And I want her to know that she belongs. I want her to know that she doesn't have to feel ashamed for her body. I want her to know that she doesn't have to fit a certain mold to be accepted and to be loved and to find success and to just live a happy life, that she can be happy in the body that she's in. So really and truly, these things go beyond ourselves. They go beyond what it might feel like it impacts us in the moment. It's for the future women. It really is. It's for the future women to feel like they belong, that they matter, that they don't have to change who they are to be accepted, to be loved, to be happy, truly. I had so many of you request to talk about this and to share something about this. One of is a message from Rena Hendricks. This is the first one that I clicked on here, but I do have a lot of messages on Instagram and comments on YouTube for this. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video.